Hey, can I tell you something? Have you ever studied for hours, like genuinely tried for your best, and then got your result and thought, wait, after all that studying, this is my score? You studied late at night, you woke up early, you sacrificed your free time, and somehow the results still were not what you expected. And honestly, I know how frustrating that feels. Because when you are preparing for a difficult exam, it's so easy to think, maybe I just need to study more hours, more chapters, more lectures, more notes. But what if that's not actually the problem? What if you are already working hard, but your study method is holding you back? If you are someone who studies consistently but still struggles to get the results you want, then stay with me. Because today, I want to share a few small changes that can make your studying much more effective. And trust me, one of these might be exactly what you have been missing. So let's talk about it like friends. Number 1. Stop chasing study hours. First, please get this idea out of your head. The person who studies the longest isn't automatically the person who gets the best result. You might see someone saying, I studied for 12 hours today, and suddenly you feel guilty because you studied for 5. But wait, what if those 5 hours were actually focused? And what if those 12 hours included checking the phone, taking unnecessary breaks, watching random videos, making endless notes, and staring at a book without really understanding it? That's why I don't want you to obsess over study hours. Instead, start measuring your output. Don't ask, how many hours did I study? Ask, what did I actually accomplish? Did you finish your target? Did you understand the topic? Did you solve questions? Can you explain what you studied without looking at the book? That's what actually matters. And tonight, before you go to sleep, try something. Ask yourself, am I satisfied with what I did today? If yes, great, you did well. But if the answer is no, don't immediately say, I need to study more tomorrow. Instead ask, what stopped me today? Was it your phone? Was your timetable unrealistic? Were you tired? Were you spending too much time making notes? Were you studying without a clear target? Find the problem. Because you can't fix something you haven't identified. Number 2. Stop making notes like a textbook. Okay, one is common. You open a new chapter, read 2 or 3 pages, and suddenly you think, wait, I should make notes. Then you start writing everything, definitions, examples, explanations, important points, and before you know it, you have spent almost an hour making notes from something you haven't even properly understood. Please don't do that. Your notebook doesn't need to become a second textbook. First, understand the chapter, finish it, revise it, then make your notes. Because once you have gone through the material a few times, you will naturally start recognizing what's actually important. And that's when your notes become useful. Instead of writing long paragraphs, use keywords, short phrases, facts, concepts, examples, diagrams. Your notes should answer one question. If I had only 5 minutes to revise this topic, what would I need to remember? That's it. And remember, your notes are supposed to help you revise, not replace the book. So don't try to make beautiful, massive notes. Make short, useful notes. Don't ignore your doubts. You know that one thing in your textbook that you don't understand? Which is number 3. You just ignore your doubts. And you tell yourself, I will check it later. Yeah, and somehow, 3 weeks later, it's still there. We have all done this, but here is the problem. One small doubt can turn into a bigger gap in your understanding. And when you keep moving forward without fixing those gaps, eventually the entire topic starts feeling confusing. So whenever something doesn't make sense, stop, mark it, find another explanation, ask someone, look it up and understand it. The same applies to practice questions. If you get something wrong, don't just look at the correct answer and move on. Ask yourself, why did I get this wrong? Did you forget anything? Did you misunderstand the concept? Did you misread the question? Did you confuse 2 similar ideas? Find the reason, because your mistakes are actually giving you something valuable. They are showing you exactly where you are weak. So don't be afraid of mistakes. Use them. Number 4. Stop just looking at questions, numbers, papers. you get in exams. Now, this is one is really important. A lot of students look at previous year questions or practice papers like this. They read the question, think, oh yeah, I know this. Then they look at the answer, yep, I knew that. And move on. But that's not actually testing yourself. That's just checking whether something looks familiar. There is a huge difference between I have seen this before and I can answer this without looking. The second one is what matters. So when you take a practice text, actually take it. Set a timer, put your phone away, close your books, and try to answer everything from memory, because that's when something interesting happens. You will suddenly realize, wait, I thought I knew this. But when you actually had to recall it, your mind went blank. And that's okay. That's exactly what a test is supposed to show you. A test isn't there to prove that you are perfect. It's there to show you, what do I know? What do I not know? What do I need to fix this? So, don't just study your mistakes. Study why you made them. Number 5. Try this before you sleep. Okay, here is a really simple habit, and it takes maybe 10 to 15 minutes. At the end of your study day, don't just close your book and say, done. Close the book and ask yourself, what did I learn today? Try to recall everything you studied without looking. What were the main ideas? What can you explain? What can you remember? And what completely disappeared from your brain? Then check the book again. The next morning, before starting something new, spend a few minutes trying to recall yesterday's material again. That's it. You are basically telling your brain, this information matters. Keep it. And over time, this simple habit can make remembering things much easier, because studying isn't just about putting information into your brain. You also need to practice getting it back out. Number 6. Learn to teach yourself. And honestly, this might be the most important point in the entire video. Nobody can study for you. A teacher can guide you. A course can give you a structure. A video can explain something. A book can give you information. But eventually, you have to teach yourself. And I know there will be days when you look at your syllabus and think, how am I even going to finish all of this? I have had those moments too. But you don't need to solve everything today. Just pick one thing, one difficult topic, understand it, then move to the next. If your basics are weak, fix them. If you can't remember things, improve your revision. If you are making silly mistakes, analyze them. If you are constantly distracted, change your environment. Don't look at the entire mountain. Just take the next step. And hey, if your marks are not good right now, please don't immediately decide that you are not capable. Your current result isn't your final result. Maybe your method isn't working. Maybe you are not revising properly. Maybe you are not testing yourself enough. Maybe you are spending too much time studying and not enough time actually learning. And all of those things can be fixed. So instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I haven't figured it out yet. There is a huge difference. You don't need to become the person who studies 16 hours a day. You just need to become someone who makes their study time count. One chapter, one doubt, one test, one mistake, one improvement at a time. And someday, when you finally get the result you have been working for, you will look back at this version of yourself and think, I'm really glad I didn't give up. So yeah, that's it. Now go study. But this time, study smarter. I will see you in the next one. Stay focused. Bye.